Alright, so what we're going to do today is desaturate a picture, so basically make it black and white, but make one of the colors in the picture show. So I'm going to open up a picture that I found on the internet. You can choose something else, and that's perfectly fine. So the color that I'm going to look at to really bright here is just the red and the flags. Everything else will be black and white except for the red and the flags. I think it'd be look kind of cool. So first thing I'm going to do is go to select and then go to color range. Now you get this little box that pops up like this. If I use my little ink dropper and click here, it'll click everything that's green, there, all that color. If I just click black, everything that ends up being pretty black. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on here. Now, you can see over here it kind of shows part of the flag. I'm going to hold the shift button down and I'm going to just drag along and click along and try to get all these reds, because right now it's just selecting the red I want. Now you can see the two in the background, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in a little bit and I can click these reds too. And I forgot to hold down the shift button to make sure it selected all of them. But as you can see here, it's picking them now if I just hold down the shift. So we'll pick a few more of these just to make sure. Now we cover our bases. Okay, that looks good. This is the main one I want to get because that's the one you're going to see the most of. So I just got to keep hitting the shift. Okay, you can see there's this flag right there, and I have those two. I have some odds and pieces over there that I don't need, but that's fine. Okay, once I click OK, you can see how it's highlighted everything. And if you look at this, you can see where you want to deselect or maybe you want to select some more. And that's just using the lasso and what we've done before. So if that's something that you need to do, you can. What I'm going to do now is Command Shift I, and of course that inverts it. And then Command Shift U turns it black and white. So now what I'm going to do, so again I hit Command Shift I to invert the picture, and then Command Shift U to saturate it. Now I'm going to hit Command L, and from there it brings up this little box. You can make it brighter. I always like to bring the bright and dark kind of together. And then these are your mid-tones, and you can kind of mess with however you think that looks good. So, once I'm there, you can see how it's just selected that. Now I could have selected the blue too to make that a lot brighter. What I would recommend doing, once you have this, I'm going to hit Command I. Whoa, didn't want that. Command Shift I. And now I'm just back to my original selection. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, and then Curves. And what this does is I'm going to change this into like a little S-curve, and you can see how it changes. I think I can kind of get it there. So it's like a really dark red. Now, the other thing I can do here is Command U. And let's say I didn't want that, I wanted it to be darker, or you can mess with the brightness, but I usually go with saturation. And you can't really tell a difference here because it's red, but like the hue here, I could definitely change it, and that just changes that a little bit. So now if I look at my picture, it's all said and done, and you can see how my American flags, you can see very well with red. So what I'd like you to do is find a picture. It can be anything, and then I'd like you to do the same thing, is turn everything black and white except for one color, or maybe two. Maybe you have a couple colors that you want to be really bright in that picture, but it kind of makes a cool picture. So All right.